Lindsay, you're tracking some afternoon showers that are going to be headed our way.
And some of those afternoon showers could turn into water spouts. We saw that yesterday. At one point, I even posted a video of 3 in the same location.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you want to be aware of them. They could get up to 50 miles an hour. And yes, if they were to go on to land, it does turn into a tornado warning. But I do not expect that to be the case. What do I expect today? We are starting off a little bit cool this morning in the upper 40s in Milwaukee, but we're in the low 40s if you are further away from that lakefront. With the wind chill, it feels very frosty, like the 30s right now for many of us, and the low 40s in Milwaukee and Waukesha. We stay in the 50s during the day. We did manage 60 degrees yesterday, technically 61. Today we stay in those 50s, and then going into the afternoon, we have some of those rain chances. I would say they're spotty to scattered, and be on the lookout for water spouts happening in the afternoon. We could even see a few this morning. I'll keep a close eye on Lake Michigan, so that rain threat will be pretty moderate, I would say, again, happening between about 3 o'clock this afternoon throughout the evening hours. We have northwesterly winds, and those today are going to be about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow, it does get pretty windy, so it's not going to be a very pleasant day tomorrow either, but we will have a lot less rain tomorrow. So the next 5 hours right there, we're mostly cloudy now. We do get some sunshine going into the mid-afternoon before that rain chance does pick back up. Then as we head overnight tonight, I do think areas near the lakefront stay out of the frost territory. As you can see, the white line here is Milwaukee, and we warm up later this week. But if you're further inland, there could be some frost possible tonight. There could be frost and even a hard freeze possible going into Wednesday morning. So that's for the Waukesha area, and it then goes back up as we head into the end of the week. So if you have plants that have been outside that are more sensitive, you got to start bringing them in, especially inland. We'll likely have some of our first frost advisories or even freeze warnings of the season happening over the next 2 nights. Today, 55, impact day because of this afternoon to evening spotty shower activity. Some of these will linger overnight. Tomorrow, 52, windy and cool, maybe a morning sprinkle. And then after that, guys, we are smooth sailing. I was looking at some of the weather models, and I don't see much rain in the forecast, at least until early next week after this little batch. So we have a couple of showers right now. Just look over Lake Michigan. There could be some water spouts going on, but for now they are making their way due south, heading through much of the Chicago area, and that will likely be the case throughout much of this morning. Where the return comes in is in the afternoon. Technically, we have an area of low pressure in the upper levels, and that's kind of whipping around moisture, which is why they're kind of rotating in that fashion, because it's going around that low. We'll continue to see these little spotty showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms overnight. Nothing strong or severe. They're just likely going to be loud like they were Saturday. And then we could have a couple of sprinkles left over early Tuesday before high pressure right there takes back over. And that is what's going to clear all this activity out, and we will eventually see some warming temperatures. But here's the kicker, is that the last time Milwaukee hit 50 degrees was 153 days ago on May 14th. And today, for the high temperature, I am highlighting high temperatures in the mid-50s today and low 50s for tomorrow because of that upper level low. Look at how the cool air just kind of spins around. But we go back to mild. We'll get all that warm air that's on the way heading into the weekend, where I think 70s are definitely likely as we go into Friday, Saturday, and also Sunday. We're 21 days until we go back to standard time, where we turn the clocks back 1 hour. And your 7-day forecast, again, to recap today, we're cool this morning with those afternoon shower chances. High of 55 today, 52 tomorrow with some morning sprinkles possible. And then look at those overnight lows. Like I said, I do think that Milwaukee should stay out of frost advisories, but if you're west, it's going to be chilly.
Yeah, it's already feeling a little cold.
I know. It is. Here it is.
I know.
Yeah. All right, Lindsay, thank you.